simple words, and they stir emotions and feelings across the entire state of Alabama, which can be felt and in many cases starts blood to boiling because rivalries like this define this great sport. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Auburn Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. Auburn left no doubt the last time these two got together, blowing out the Crimson Tide.
Auburn took care of business, handled the moment, handled the rivalry. The mighty Alabama, they did everything they needed to do to get those bragging rights and beat down the Tide.
And it is so big for recruiting. You think about in the SEC just how competitive that is. If Auburn could beat Alabama, their in-state rival, 2 years in a row, there's going to be a lot of high school prospects with their eyes on this game nationally, where they're going to want to come to the Plains and get into Jordan-Hare, put on the
turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Baker. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. So the Auburn Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the...
It's a seam wide open! Inside the 30, the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Tigers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Looking for the score. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
That's reeled in. It's Hoffman. Tackled there by the defense.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Makes the catch. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy
Interception! You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. He was looking for that. Return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Baker. Quickly complete. And it took the defense a bit to get it. On him, a little slippery with all those juke moves. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up. Big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. These teams putting up some early points and now they have it back up 10-7. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Dropping back, it's Baker. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Touchdown Tide! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways. And they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
The score, Alabama 17, Auburn 7.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already going back and forth, and they have a 3-point lead up 17-14. To the air, it's Baker. Quick spin on the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Grab behind the line. It's Barber. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, Fresh set it down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. And more importantly, we've got an early barn burner as both teams have come out firing, as you'll see on the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation.
Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive. To understand, we've had success. We got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Baker. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Luck. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also easy throws.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's in.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one. To make life easier on his kicker is so important to this team.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Baker. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Barber. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Luck. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
27, Auburn, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Auburn offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes! They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The short hands, it's Reeder. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the 30. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Pull and throw off the RPO. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He caught it! Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Plucks it out of the air.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end run.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They'll immediately call timeout. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Alabama.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put toe leather and get this 2nd half started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They put points on the board in the 1st half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Just the defense has to catch up here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Pulls and fires complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Quick release by the QB. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And that one's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run. A whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. And the ball comes to rest right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure.
Turning it on! The 30! Inside the touchdown, Crimson Tide! Great job by the back on the option.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Reeder. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Auburn lines up quickly. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. At the 40, there he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Always a welcome play for the... as they get a sack at the 47.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here comes that Alabama offense.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the play fake. He's going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Got a man, it's Luck. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So here comes the Auburn offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play.
Breaks into the open. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Powers through the defender. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Baker. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Quickly to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss. There he goes! They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put...
The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama